It's the E-Commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-Commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. It's E-Commerce Minute, episode 208.
In today's episode, Amex integrates Shoppable AR at Coachella.
For the first weekend of the annual Coachella Music Festival in India, California, Amex created a shoppable AR component in the Coachella app. The AR experience allowed cardholders to buy select merchandise using the Coachella app's AR camera anywhere on the festival grounds. App users would select the on-screen shop button and wave their phones to see an AR image of exclusive merchandise. A buy button pointed to another page set up specifically for purchase by cardholders. Enrolling in the Coachella app also offered cardholders a spend $10, get $10 deal when using an Amex card at participating merchants at the festival. Cardholders were also treated to other perks like special events, including free embroidery, access to an Uber priority lane, a free ride on the Ferris wheel, and entrance into a club area with drinks and phone charging stations. And Platinum members got access to the Platinum House at the Parker Palm Springs Hotel on April 14th and 15th. The VIP area included an immersive architectural installation, exercise classes, fashion collections, and live musical performances. These AR experiences are nothing new at this point, but combining the AR experience with ways to purchase goods signal another creative avenue for e-commerce merchants and retailers to keep their eyes and budgets on in the near future. So there's Amex put out a video, it's like a hipster video demoing the app. Very nicely done. It doesn't really show the AR features. It basically runs you through the features of the app. Nicely done.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to become, I think somebody else is playing with something like this. I kind of like it. I mean, this is the, VR is a little far off, but AR is here.
Yeah, because the AR is now baked into the phones. Yep. So it's kind of like the gates are open and people are going to do this a lot more. It's interesting to see that Amex is really kind of big into this. This isn't their first thing that they've done.
But they're also, right, they're very technology driven if you look at them all throughout, right? Because they jump on the board of new tech all the time. So kudos to them.
Yeah, very, very forward thinking in terms of, and of course it makes sense because if they're forward thinking, you're going to spend more money with them.
Yeah, I just had this weird thought. Imagine a store, like a boutique store, but there's nothing in it.
There's nothing in it.
And then you walk in. AR. No, you walk in, you have to pop your phone open, and it's like full.
Nothing in there. It sounds like
that'd be amazing.
It sounds like an Andy Warhol exhibit or something,
right? Like purely white. Like everything is white, like a white walls, ceilings. Everything is white.
All right, nobody steal this idea. We're gonna roll this out.
Nothing in it. It's an experiential thing. You literally walk in, and you have to have your phone on you or iPad, whatever.
That's awesome.
This would make no cash register, nothing, like nothing in this whole place.
But once you get the AR set up, all you have to do is pay rent on the empty store.
I mean, that'd be amazing, right? Just as a pop-up, like
that's not the dumbest thing you've ever said.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
All right, we'll cut this out. Damn it.
Yeah, we'll cut all this out. This will never air. So Amex is big. They're getting big into the VR AR stuff. They did something with Justin Timberlake, which I wasn't a part of because I don't really follow Justin Timberlake. They did something at the U.S. Open. They did a AR installation. It was to immerse fans in the experience of walking out from the locker room onto the court as a tennis star and to be virtually greeted by tennis legends Pete Sampras and Monica Seles. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Just having that experience there, I think, is awesome. So they're doing good stuff.
So the word experience, you're going to hear that a lot in the near future. Experiential, whether experiential retail, experiential e-commerce, experiential shopping. That's the name of the game right now. People want to be entertained while they buy stuff.
Aren't you entertained?
Aren't you? Let me entertain you.
I'm in a weird mood today, guys. Sorry.
So nearly 70% of brands say that consumers who share content from experiential events have a measurably higher level of brand awareness. That is the truth.
Mm-hmm. Well, all these companies have to do something, right? You have to pop. And I mean, at some point, like, how do you run out of ideas? Because some of these things you can only do once, right?
That's also true. So
Like this is fine. This can happen over and over and over. But there's certain, like, we've seen, like somebody come up with an amazing idea, but you can only literally do it once because then it's a copycat, right?
It's a copycat, or it's old, or it's stale. No, that's a good point. It's creativity is big, and this is where I see the agent, like the really forward-thinking ad agencies, like a VaynerMedia or somebody, really winning at this because they're so immersed in social. They can kind of lead a brand and say, "Hey, this is what you should be doing," and we've come up with this bonkers idea of how to promote X or how to promote your service.
Oh, I know. I just keep on adding. I don't know why I'm obsessed with this right now. So then you don't have anybody in the store. You had the iPad robot thing that just kind of shows up.
That roams around.
That roams around with a person to help you.
And you have the Apple self-checkout.
And you have the whole chat. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. This is just idea. If any agency does this, good luck with that. Just tell us you did it.
Just give us a little credit.
A little credit. Not much. I'm okay with
All
just
right, pretty cool. Anything else to add?
Don't steal ideas.
Don't steal our ideas. All right. Full show notes are at ecommerceminute.co. We've also included the YouTube video demonstrating the app. That's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow.
It'd be amazing.
You're on fire today.
On fire, dude.
I'm like the opposite of fire, so I appreciate your energy. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.